That shows how Shelly's voice acting skills are really good. I don't notice the transition from in-game Nala's voice to Shelly much, unless I take particular attention. Yes, that's true. Shelly's doing a really good job.
Ellie is getting more nervous the more praise the Shelly gets. Send help.
Welcome back, Shelly.
I'm somewhat back. I'm still eating, but I can eat while playing, because I think there's a part coming up where you're gonna be talking to yourself.
Okay. But you know, if you want to finish eating first, it's called.
No, I can eat while sitting here. I have squirrel cheeks and I eat like a squirrel. Whenever I eat, I stuff the food into my cheeks first before eating it from there. And I've heard from friends you cannot hear the difference if I talk with or without food in my mouth.
I see. Alright then, I'll trust you.
Till I see you again. 100, 3, 5, and more. No matter the distance, I'll make my way back to you.
That's wonderful. Welcome in, Koala. Welcome in. Shout out to our friend Damon Koala here, future Genshin Heart and Ruler streamer. You go ahead and hit the heart on top of the chat and give them a follow. We're going to go ahead and continue with the Overcast October side story here. So, once again, I want to remind folks that this takes place after the main story, so spoilers ahead if you want to experience it for yourself. Shelly and I will be continuing to do the voice acting for this unvoiced part. Voice of an angel? Funny you say that. Considering the meaning of her name.
What part of her name? The Anjo?
Anjo
is
means
literally
angel.
just...
Yeah.
Yeah, it means angel.
Which the old folks actually gave her as a nickname. It is midnight, and Captain Moacir is preparing to go out when he sees the colonel sitting in the chapel, cleaning his gun. Ah, shotgun wedding time or shotgun get out of here?
This rifle fought by my side from Rio Grande do Sul to São Paulo. It's almost my third arm.
A G43 semi-automatic rifle. Shorty used it once. He said it's quite handy. A Springfield rifle with magnified sight. MAS 36 carbine. The last one. Seized from our prisoners of war. And finally, a .357 Magnum revolver. Just like the one in your hand. Yep. Go ahead, Shelly. He seems to have anticipated Moacir's arrival. They're well maintained. Yes, but they are all empty. No matter. At least they are good for show. I heard you are leaving after possession tomorrow. Yes. Our wounded have recovered well, thanks to your nurses here. Knowing that you're living well under their care gives me peace of mind. This is a country growing stronger by the day. I hope one day soon we will be able to ensure the welfare of all our elders like you. Let out a sneer. Did I say something wrong? No, my nose itches. Alright. Then I should go check on the horses in the stable. After all this rest, they might need a new shoeing, and we are hitting the road in a couple of days. Moacir takes 2 steps out, and the colonel speaks again.
I know that bay horse, and I knew its owner. It wasn't you.
Yes, Colonel. You have sharp eyes. I happen to know its former owner, and his fate was not ideal. Well, I suppose that depends on your definition. The Colonel doesn't respond. It dawns on Moacir that he hasn't looked at him once through their conversation. He just stares at the barrel, unflinching. Moacir waits a while, then realizes the Colonel has nothing more to say, turns back. But he stops again after 2 steps. You know, you are very much like my father. Then I apologize. He always preferred riding horses, even as the cars took over the roads. A horse is an extension of man's spirit, he said. Well said. He died on horseback in the end.
Sir,
Okay. So he inherited the horse from his father. Sir, pardon my boldness, but may I ask, do you have children? A son, yes. Well then, perhaps I could recommend him for a position in the government. If he is willing to learn and works hard, he'll get a post in no time.
he died.
I'm sorry. The Colonel uncomfortably moves his jaw, trying to adjust it. That day, his mother told him to go find work, but instead, he went to San Sebastian Square to watch the cockfighting. That day, there was some chaos in the square. A fight. A bloody fight. He was shot dead. To this day, I still don't know what happened. Now I can't even remember the last thing he said to me. A bullet. It may have different chambers, calibers, different materials, but none of them carry their owner's name on it, do they? It's strange, isn't it? After living a life of war, it is my son that dies in peace. In everything, there should be cause and effect, a reason. But so often it seems things happen for no reason at all. You see the effect, but cannot find the cause. I suppose so. But you are a man of war, Colonel. You must have learned that harsh lesson long ago. Of course. He was a foolish young boy who got what he deserved. There's no need to say that. But I must disagree. Everyone dies for a reason. Including the people you executed? Yes. I know every one of their crimes, and exactly which level of hell they are destined for. Their crimes pave the way for your future.
Sir,
Moacir's tone turns harsh. I still understand where your hostility comes from. The Colonel chuckled softly. Stelina, you've been around long enough. You should know what life is like here. For the old, it is all gossip and griping. He watched a cacao grow, whiling away our twilight years with trivialities. But when it comes to a young man, it's different.
they should have gotten their diploma, had a good career, and made this city more prosperous than the most luscious cacao tree.
What a waste of foolish dreamers. What a waste of army dreamers. Instead, boys find themselves embroiled in brawls over honor and retribution, chasing dreams of titles and glory. It's the same stupid games they play everywhere. Politics and machismo. The colonel pauses, looking at Moacir. You tell others you have a brother, but you don't mention is that you put him in prison yourself. Colonel, eavesdropping is beneath a man like you. The colonel doesn't reply. Faces he hasn't thought of for years float before him. The line between life and death blurs.
You may think you've got a winning hand, but there'll come a day when you realize it can't protect you from true danger.
See, Colonel, that is where you and I differ. I don't play the game. I set the table. The house always wins. Whoever sets the rules controls the outcome. When Pedro II had to stay, when he received the reply, "The apple is ripe," when he gave the cry of Iparinga, we won not with a sword, but with a crown. In fact, Colonel, we've never been part of a true revolution. We only passed through one skirmish after another. Only fools believe in seizing power. No. When you know the game, power finds you. Control the cause, and you control the effect.
See? This is how we differ.
Captain Moacir loads 2 bullets into the colonel's rifle. He pulls the trigger. That one is clearly well preserved and finely maintained. As the hammer falls, and the bullet stays inert in the chamber. What a shame. Your rifle is broken, Colonel. Time. A vast, solemn, stirring graveyard. Having walked this graveyard for half a century, the old man finally lets out a silent sigh. We have conquered the wilderness of this land, yet somehow we failed to coexist with civilization. Bastos turned his step in silent darkness. First, he raises one hand and waves behind him. And he lifts both hands above his head.
See, you didn't need me.
Yeah, I see.
That's why I knew I could finish my food and do whatever else.
In the storytelling circle, we call this falling action. Let's see. Stage 6.
My cat was also glad, by the way, that he had a longer break because I gave him food and now he's numbing.
That's good, that's good. Stage 6. Fall of the Fortress. The first rays of dawn break through the clouds, signaling the day of the procession, and some hope, the end of the rainy season.
You say old George's clothes don't fit. This is the only set we have. He'll have to... Excuse me? Game?
Oh, sorry.
What was it? He'll have to wear what he's got. Everyone must have a candle. Place it firmly in the holder and don't let the rain put it out. Don't drink so much. There'll be plenty after the procession.
There we go. The drunkard's cup is spilled over in tents as old Gitaria moves among the elders. Outside the heartfelt home, a chaotic scene is forming at the entrance, with men hoisting the statue, people holding candle stands, elders and estate owners putting on their robes. The colonel's mustache is perfectly still today. Even a tornado would fail to ruffle a hair on it. When does the procession end?
Heavens, you're thinking of the end before it's even begun. Saints above, I hope they'll forgive you for this irreverence.
Fine. Fine. And if I'm good and devout, will I get an extra piece of cornmeal cake for lunch?
If you don't cause trouble, you can have as much as you want.
The colonel sinks back into his wheelchair, contented, glancing sideways at the nearby soldiers.
Oh,
You know, you are the most beautiful girl I've ever laid eyes on. Please, might I take your hand?
Oh dear.
Please don't say that. My hands are covered in fish guts.
The better to eat.
even so.
Ew.
Even so, they are still the gentlest I've ever held. The colonel sneers, looking for someone. Hey, don't yuck their yums. Let them have their fun. Moacir stands in the corner, amused by the scene unfolding. Where's that bastard hiding in his coat? He squints, then abruptly starts wheeling back to the chapel.
What are you doing, Bastos?
Old Kateria blocked his path. None of your damn business.
The procession is exactly my business, Colonel. Now please, get back into line.
Nala is overpowered, carrying her microphone, tripping up into a tangled mess of cables. Kateria steadies her.
Don't worry too much, dear. I know today is your first time leading the procession.
Old Kateria untangles the wires and hands the microphone back to her.
Oh, me? Worry? Over this trifling thing? I'm hardly nervous at all. That's good. Well, just a tad worried. There are some sentences in the speech you wrote down that I don't know that I understand, and I still have yet to memorize everything perfectly. No problem. I'll hold the script for you. Just watch my lips. I'll say a line. You repeat it. Great! Aye, who brought these geese here? How's the procession supposed to move?
The neighbor driving the geese shoos them, but the grey and white geese seem to have their own plans.
Whoa.
Oh, they're acting real strange. They won't listen at all. He shouts to old Kateria, who waves him off, signaling him to handle it. Golden ornaments, towering statues in red robes, purple headpieces, blue macaws, and the mingling scents of meat and osmanthus fill the air. Everyone around has been utterly absorbed by the pageantry. Nala walks to the crowd, crouches down, and picks up a white goose.
It's okay. It's okay. Be a good goose and come with me.
Quick snack. She holds the white goose, and the other geese obediently line up behind her. The clock strikes the hour, and everyone turns to look at the distant bell tower, commemorating St. George, the Dragon Slayer. The procession begins.
Oh,
I've never seen such a spectacle. The last time there were this many people was 5 years ago at the cockfight. Let's show us how many people want the rain to stop. Everyone is praying with all their strength.
Ah,
Let us pray the saints above. See our work here and bless us. The procession moves in the hall toward the square, with more and more people joining in, holding candles. Nala leads the line of white geese at the front, humming softly.
At the same crossroad, when the warm days grow cold, leaves are falling down to the ground.
People in the procession begin singing along quietly.
Fire can't burn down my past into ashes by now.
More and more join in, their voice growing louder. The procession reaches Satisfaction Square, where the grand statue lies. A beam of light shines on the statue, and Nala stands before it. All Kateria waves from the crowd, mouthing the words to her.
Watch my lips. Follow along.
Nala nods, watching all Kateria's lips. A strange thought strikes her. Suddenly she realizes she has never seen snow.
Hello. Everyone, hello.
The microphone squeals and the crowd murmurs.
Hello? Can you hear me?
yes.
Sorry, I've not spoken in front of this many people before.
It's okay, Nala.
You can do it, Nala. Just say anything. Then, shall I begin? Go on.
Her voice is slow and steady. Nala looks at her, who returns her glance. She nods, clearing her throat. Kateria's lips move, and Nala speaks.
I think we can all agree that this isn't the best time in our lives.
We haven't seen a single cocoa leaf standing tall, no datura flower blooming, and the sunlight never lingers longer than a day. Only rain. Endless rain.
Rain like this always reminds me of my childhood.
Gentle, yet suffocating breaths in the cradle. Flat feet stomping on nettles. All those poetic and joyous synonyms.
Speaking of childhood,
She smiles to herself.
Did we really have the wonderful childhood we imagined? Things always seem more beautiful and grander when they are viewed from a distance. It seems this yearning comes with the very realization that we may never return to those happier times.
here we are. In this place we've always called home. It's where we grew up. And it's where we'll grow old.
But isn't it strange? Why should we feel longing for the land we've grown on? Why should it feel foreign to us?
Why would we all feel this way?
The warm sunlight makes her head spin. When she comes back to her senses, the crowd is silent, looking at her with strange expressions. Some bow their heads quietly. Nala's palms are sweaty, and she wipes them secretly on her sides.
I'm so sorry.
The microphone screeches again. Everyone looks at Nala, some trying to comfort her with their eyes.
I've tried so hard to prepare these words, but still, I can't quite memorize them.
Olkiteria freezes.
Thank you, Kiteria. But you needn't prompt me anymore. There is something I should like to say from my heart.
Olkiteria lowers the script in her hand, as stunned as everyone else. Another screech.
This is your home. And it's mine too.
The simplicity of her words doesn't seem to have the desired effect. Another bead of sweat slides down her face.
Leaving home might seem easy, but one never truly breaks away from their hometown.
And I'm fortunate. I've never left, and I never will.
Her voice trembles, but she presses on.
I will never leave you. I don't want to, and I won't. I will never leave the heartfelt home.
The crowd goes from rusting to silence.
Because, just like you, I love everything here. I love our little parrot that babbles nonsense on the terrace. I love Camilo's cheap snake wine. I love Kiteria's almond cakes and old George's tunes on the piano. The bright red roses and fragrant lilacs, the toucans call, and this golden land of cocoa trees at sunrise.
She said too much at once, and gasped for another breath.
And the never-ending rain? And you. I love you all.
The crowd is quiet, every elder's eyes fixed on Nala.
I love everyone here.
Dead silence.
I really don't know what else to say. In fact, no words could properly express my deep love for this land. Only singing, yes, only a song without end.
She pauses.
So let's sing.
Let's all sing.
Sing together and keep on singing. Even under the shadow of war, we will keep on singing till the day the sun shines upon us again.
The crowd roars up to join her, their voice mixing with the intense scent of almond blossoms filling the air. They feel dizzy, joyful, confused, angry.
Oh dear.
You hear that? Nala said she won't leave.
Nice.
Yes, we don't have to worry about losing her. Oh, what's I thinking? Of course she wouldn't leave us. Nala! Nala! We love you! And I love you, random citizen! You're a saint, an angel. Oh, Nala! Nala!
Nala,
Nala!
Nala,
Nala!
Nala,
Anjo!
Anjo, Nala,
Anjo!
Anjo,
Nala!
Nala, Anjo, Nala.
Oh, a nice little telescope pointed at the crowd. Everyone, the elders, food vendors, idle gamblers, estate owners, and their workers, the children of the choir. Everyone is lost in the revelry. At the apex of it stands the angel bathed in sunlight, holding a white goose, looking at the world. Then it's true. She is exactly who I suspected. That seductive power in her voice, making those who love her adore her like a goddess.
A succubus.
Yep, alright. Thank heaven. Finally my wait is rewarded. It seems this place truly is a blessed land. She disappears. The flames fade away as she falls back, plunging into darkness. Lights, parties, Christmas figures, chewing gum, gunfire, bullet casings, rats in the sewers, chanting the scent of breakfast, ash in the ashtray. Coughing newspapers universe, a toucan in a dream, day after day of rumbling, thunder, and drizzle. And an unexpected question.
Sister, why?
This dream is so long. Am I really still not yet awake? I can't see a thing. It's as if I'm in a cramped, murky maze. I'm so hungry. How long have I slept? My body feels so heavy. Why can't I leave? I'm so dizzy, so exhausted.
Hello.
What's this? The path is blocked off. No, it's too heavy. I can't move this. Come here, child. Perhaps I can help you. Who are you? I don't recognize you, but...
A strange wind-up toy blocks Nala's way, and she can't move it by herself. Perhaps the elderly maid can offer advice, or even timely assistance. to be in front of her?
You have to put the labyrinth on the person to talk to the person.
Got it.
Your voice is familiar, like an echo from a long-lost memory. That's not important right now, child. Focus on moving that obstacle in your path. It is the manifestation of your fears. Can you help me? I can calm your mind, but you must be the one to overcome it. Only then will it temporarily lose its form. And avoid pursuers at all costs. If they catch a glimpse of you, they'll chase you mercilessly.
With pursuers hot on her trail, Nala must be even more cautious in her movements. Luckily, they are not as fast as Nala. Oh, other way. Nope. You had right the first time?
You can move it over Nala.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah, you can, yeah.
Yeah, got it.
That took so long for me to find out. And once I did, that was very helpful.
Yeah, thank you. Good luck chasing. I'm out of here. The slower beasts fall right on these traps. You, on the other hand, seem to be more cunning than they are.
I am not the naive prey you imagine, ripe for your slaughter.
It doesn't matter what you think. There's still a hefty bounty on your head. Either give up, or try to outrun my bullets. Pick one.
I chose neither.
Yeah, super slow.
She's not Anjo Nala, she's Sonic the Hedgehog.
And yeah, there's no way that Moacir was sincere. The fact that he didn't help her with the fire is like the biggest hint.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like she did that really quickly, like throwing herself on the fire.
But like he wasn't concerned like, oh, are you okay? No, his first reaction was, the healing. Your wounds are gone, and those claws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the biggest giveaway was this, oh, so you have a sister?
Yeah.
Do you still talk to her? Is she your age? Like, what the hell?
Crying much? And
I didn't like him from the very second that he appeared because I think the soldiers were loading their guns or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you do that? There's like old people at a graveyard. What are you loading that gun for? What are they gonna do? Throw some dirt on you? Put you in a coffin? What?
I mean,
So
the
yeah,
graves
that
are right
was
there,
sus.
so.
Yeah, but that was like the most sus. Like, why would you be so secretive? Like, hiding in a forest, scouting the old people who are literally attending a funeral.
Yeah. And also,
I
like,
don't know. It's
they
the way
said
he
they were
appears.
lost in the jungle, but also they're in the city, so I don't know.
I mean, this is like Brazil, like a long time ago.
Yeah, maybe less infrastructure back then.
I mean, there is in Brazil, there's the rainforest, right?
Ah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I'm assuming that's where they were for those 3 weeks. I think it's the entire like the way they talk about finding the last traitors and stuff. Like from what I gather, it's been a while since that war happened and everything, and like why now? Why start this much trouble.
Yep.
I don't know. Their reasoning behind everything they were doing and just general vibe were so off.
Super shady. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that man appear and I was like, you're a bad person. I will not trust you further than I can throw you. And I am basically a tiny, very thin person. I cannot even pick you up.
I mean, at first I wanted to get the benefit of the doubt, but then as it kept going on, like with the bet and then of course the chapel scene. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No way.
You don't give people, you know, the benefit of the doubt if they are this shady right from the beginning. Speaking of shady, that moment when Anjonala was like, her palms were sweaty, my mind just immediately...
Mom spaghetti. I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to ruin the moment. But yeah, I was thinking it too.
I could hear you think it. I could hear it. Especially also another part where I could just hear your thoughts because it took such a long break after that sentence was when Osmanthus was mentioned, and I bet you every single person who played Genshin was saying that. Like, Osmanthus is why Jason Seamus, I remember in their mind.
But where are those who share in the memory?
While in Mondstadt, probably drinking way too much alcohol. There's one of them at the very least.
Oh my goodness. You can ring my bell,